Hi Chakits, I have been following you and watching your YouTube channel for years.
I have decided to finally relocate to Las Vegas and want to start a new chapter in my life. I know you're the perfect realtor to help guide me to find my next dream home. I am looking for a modern kitchen, large backyard with a pool and a golf course community.
My name is Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas, a licensed real estate agent out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I help buyers like this all the time, so if you're looking for a licensed professional, give us a call at 702-319-1092 or visit lvhomeexperts.com. Buying a home starts here. Is your credit score holding you back from purchasing a home? GC Credit Coaches is a repair company that's made easy. Their goal is to challenge and remove all negative errors that hurt your credit score. On average, GC clients see about 10.2 negative items removed over 4 months. Start improving your credit score today with a simple 2-minute online enrollment for a free consultation and a complete credit audit. GC Credit Coaches offers competitive monthly pricing, no contracts, no hidden fees, and the service stops once you are satisfied. GC Credit Coaches removes inquiries, collections, charge-off bankruptcies, and repossessions. Don't forget to visit gccreditcoaches.com. My volume. You kind of went a little bit too fast with that, York. Is my volume on? Okay. Is your mic on? Turn your mic on so that way people can hear you too. Because you're part of the show. Say what's up to everybody, York.
What's going on, everybody?
There you go. Can you hear yourself?
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay. So York is on the keyboards today. So we're actually teaching him how to run the audio and the video side of things. But there's a lot of things I want to go over today. Normally we would actually have a guest on the show. However, it's just going to be me today. We're going to go over the housing market, the stats, and what is going on, and some new inventory that we have out here in Las Vegas. A couple things, special announcements. There are a couple lenders out here in Vegas right now. Believe it or not, they can close within 20 days. And that's pretty fast, 20 days. Normally, it takes a lender to process the loan and send it over to the underwriting department to finalize everything. It takes about 30 to 35 days. But now lenders, some of these lenders can do it within 20 days, which is very impressive. So what this means to you is if you are a financing buyer, right, and you are competing against a cash buyer, which is about 22% of the marketplace today, right, now you have an opportunity, right, to get your offer accepted and beat out a cash buyer. The only benefit with a cash buyer would be there's no appraisals. However, a cash buyer is educated and smart enough to have an agent to run the comparable market analysis, right, to see what the property is actually worth. So this is something that you have to take into consideration. However, if you are competing against a cash offer and you really love the home, but now you're willing to pay, $3-5 grand more, let's just say, and the closing is within the same time frame, right? Because a cash buyer can only close as quick as the title company, and the title company can only close as quick as all the demands come in. And typically that could take anywhere from 10 to 14 days. Now, if you can have a lender close out this deal within the 20-day period or sooner, right, and the seller is going to make $5 grand more, the chances of that seller accepting a finance buyer over a cash buyer is very high. So it's just something to think about. Now, Liberty Homes, Las Vegas. This is a local company out here in Las Vegas that actually builds semi-custom homes. Now, a lot of you guys had reached on out to me and said, hey, I actually want to purchase a home with no HOAs, with a large lot, and I want a RV parking. So this is actually really good for one of my clients. Her name is Maggie Watts and Ken Watts. Give them a quick shout out. So I just wanted to say, what's up? This is a property for you guys. Now, the reason why I like this property is because these are like half-acre lots. That's right, half-acre lots. Now, with the half-acre lots, you're not going to believe this. You have 3 different floor plans to pick and choose from. So the first one is 2,925 square feet. It is a single story, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath. Now, for all you car lovers out there, 6-car garage, okay, including a detached RV parking. We have another floor plan. Oh, matter of fact, let me go with the price. The price here, the base price starts off at $1,046,990. That's right. Not bad of a price, especially if you guys want a bigger lot. Half acres, acre lots. They sell them out here, located in the 215 and the Lone Mountain area. Now, there's another one that they are planning on selling is 3,278 square feet, 3.5 bath, 4 bedrooms, 5-car garage plus, and attached RV parking. So this is actually attached to the single-family residence. Now, they have another plan that is 3,516 square feet. Single story, 4 bedrooms, 4 bath, 7-car garage, detached RV. Some of these, they will also build, right, a casita in the back. So, you have that option too as well. Okay? So check them out. I previously just did a full video on that. If you guys have not had a chance to check out that video, please check out that video. Also, if you guys want to comment on the comments, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and reach out. If you want to be negative, there's a couple of you guys that are negative, which is fine. It actually helps out the algorithm. However, we're not going to engage with that. But if you got something negative to say, go ahead. Please say it. Because at the end of the day, right, I don't dictate the market. It is what it is. Now, Toll Brothers, they just released their new master plan community, right? And I know a lot of you guys love Toll Brothers, but Toll Brothers, man, they're a little bit pricey, believe it or not. Now, they have a brand new community that they are going to break ground, okay? Now, within the community, you have a few collections here. You have the Ridgeline Collection. These are single-story homes that range from 3,400 square feet all the way up to 3,600 square feet of living space. Now, the price will start you off at $1.4 million. Now, the High Rock Collection is a single-story home design range from 3,600 square feet all the way up to 3,900 square feet. Pricing will start you off at $1.6 million. Now, when I say starting off, this is the base price, not including the lot, not including the elevation, not including the structural, and also the options as well. Now, we have Crestline, another collection. These are 2-story homes, right? Ranges from 4,700 square feet all the way up to 5,000 square feet. Price will start you off at $1.8 million. Now, at $1.8 million, by the time you're done, you're probably going to be into this deal probably around $4 million, right? I'm sure some of these lot premiums are going to be around $500,000 or even more. Now, this brand new community is going to be located right next to Mesa Ridge. If you guys don't know what Mesa Ridge or where Mesa Ridge is, it's just right off the 215 and Flamingo, wedged in between Mesa Ridge and what's the name of that neighborhood? The Summit, York. That's what it is, the Summit. Now, if you guys actually are interested, which is they've already pre-sold a couple of their lots already, and these are previous like Toll Brother owners where they know the quality of the build and the product of Toll Brothers. So they already have a couple sold. Now, if you guys want to get in on the list and you guys want to know more of the incentives, please reach on out to us at 702-319-1092, and we will be happy to get with Kevin or also April Miller, or sales manager over there at Toll Brothers. And believe it or not, we can actually give you some incentives. So when you call in, don't forget to ask about the incentives and how the process actually works, how to get on the list. American West Homes, quick move in ready right now. What I like about this, a couple things that they are offering and they are marketing. So they do have a property right now, the Saffron, which is lot 10802. The living square footage is 2,385 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath with a 2-car garage. Now, here's the thing. Move-in ready. This is where you're going to get the deals, right? They want this off the books before the end of fourth quarter. So opportunity knocks, guys. If you guys are interested, this is where you're going to get the deal. The downside is you may not get all the upgrades that you want. You may not like the style, but you will get that discount. In addition to the quick move-in, 5.5% interest rate buy-down for people that are eligible, right? Doesn't mean you're going to get the 5.5% buy-down. However, one thing that I'm starting to notice is some of these builders are pitching 4.9%. They're going to get you into the deal. Look, these are all teaser rates. It doesn't mean you're going to get in at 4.9%. I literally had a client, we went under contract. I'm not going to mention the builder. We went under a contract because that's the impression that he was going to get. As we're going through the processing, come to find out he couldn't get his percentage that he was told. So we had to cancel out of the deal because the numbers no longer make any sense. Now, also with the standing inventory, all appliances are included. That's a plus. Typically on the new home builds, you do not get the refrigerator, washer, or the dryer. This is something that you would have to pay for. Another thing that I've noticed that builders are also doing is taking some of the commissions from the agent, applying that towards the buyer's buy down. Okay? So agents out there, just something that you need to keep in mind. Also, bring your best offer on this deal, right? These deals are negotiable. KB Homes, right now, do not miss the special opportunity. Look at this. On a 7.6 ARM, which is adjustable rate for move-in ready homes, 5.875%. APR at 6.2%, which is a pretty good damn rate. Now, they are locking you in on a 30-year for move-in readies for 6.99, which is 6.7%. Oh, 6.7. I mean, 7%, I mean. Okay? And these are the quick move-ins. What are the quick move-ins? Within 30 days or less, the home is already built. They're trying to liquidate the property. Now, today I actually had a meeting with a developer out in Pahrump, and I've been getting a lot of calls regarding properties in Pahrump. I don't like Pahrump because Pahrump is just too far. However, there's a lot of things taking place in Pahrump. There's a lot of development taking place. So the developer had reached on out to me. We may be doing some business together. And this is kind of fascinating. They have sold a total of 6 properties. They're buying one piece of dirt. They're building. They're selling. And a lot of their stuff is literally selling off the market, which is kind of crazy to me. And I was having a conversation with them. I'm like, why are you selling this thing off market? You guys should be selling this and putting it on the market. But now, this is what I like about the home. Okay? For $650,000, you get about a half an acre, depending on the lot that they purchase. Single-story home. Okay? You do get a main house, attached casita, and also you get a detached casita for $650,000. Now, if you didn't want that detached casita, you can get in roughly about $475 to $500 out in Pahrump. So the opportunity is there. So the question is, why would you move the opportunity? Well, there's so much things going on in Pahrump as far as commercial construction. They're doing a lot of redevelopment out there. They don't have too much houses. And there's a lot of opportunity, which is opportunity zoning. If you guys don't know what that is, for investors, if you have all this money, you don't want to pay the capital gains, you want to reposition your portfolio, right? The deal is this. You buy a property out there, and you would have to hold this property for 10 years. You won't have to pay the property taxes. Look, this may work for some investors. However, if you wanted to go into a more remote location, more quiet, not the hustle and bustle, because there's a lot of people that live in Pahrump and they drive all the way out here to work. It's only about an hour drive, which is too far for me. Now, the main house, right? The main house is 2,103 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, 2-car garage. The attached casita, which is the next gen, right? Now, it doesn't come with a stove, but it comes with like a microwave. You could put a refrigerator in there. It's about 300 square feet. It's a studio with a one bathroom. You have a kitchenette, closet, so mom could live there, okay? Now, here's the kicker, okay? The detached casita is a 2 bedrooms, 1 full bath, 800 square feet, full kitchen, full living room, okay? Now, you could literally rent that out if you wanted to absorb some of the mortgage. Now, the developer did some statistics as far as rent, okay? Now, if they wanted to rent out this whole place, the main house, the casita, and the detached, the attached casita rents out for $800 a month. That's right, $800 a month. The detached casita is $1,200 a month. If you wanted to rent out the main house, it's $2,000. So you could literally have a cash flow of $4,000 a month, a total of $48,000 a year, right? And let's just say if you're an investor, right, we can do a cost seg on it, right? We could do an acceleration on it, but you have to be a true investor. However, we can show you exactly how to do that, to take advantage, okay? Now, I'm not saying go out there and buy investment properties or go out and buy a property, because that's not what this channel is about. This channel is about letting you know what's going on with the Las Vegas market, what's happening right now, real time. If it makes sense for you to buy a home, then buy a home. If it doesn't make sense, don't buy a home, okay? So, Marbella is having a complimentary lunch, okay? And it looks like these are single-story homes that range from 2,300 square feet to 2,600 square feet, 3 bedrooms to 4 bedrooms, 2.5 to 4 baths, 3-car garage. Pricing started as low as $700K. Now, look at this. They're bringing you in, and they're going to treat you to some lunch. Now, this is located out here in Lake Las Vegas. Now, I have not had a chance to tour the homes by Tyler Morrison, which is I will, because they do have some nice homes. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to take a quick break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to be talking about the current market right now from single-family residence, condos, townhomes, and we will be right back after these commercial breaks.
Does your house look like and have you been considering remodeling your home for some time now? Well, if you love real estate like I do and appreciate the attention to detail in the craftsmanship required to build a remodel or a gorgeous home, then I got the perfect company for you. Guys, I highly recommend Design Zone Remodeling. They are a stellar company that will turn your outdated home into your own personal sanctuary. They specialize in bathroom remodels, kitchen remodels, and full house remodels. Design Zone Remodeling has a reputation for excellent workmanship, competitive fees, and being able to offer a wide range of services and deliver the outstanding results to their clients. I use Design Zone Remodeling on my personal properties. Give Design Zone Remodeling a call today at 725-223-0871 or visit their website at designzoneremodeling.com to request a free consultation today.
Attention contractors, remodelers, and homeowners. Is your renovation becoming a pain in the glass? Here at Glass Vegas, we take care of all of your glass needs, from a broken window to custom shower doors, mirrors, wine enclosures, storefronts, railings, and much more. We can even help you with new or replacement thermally broken windows. We're a full-service, woman-owned glass company that provides unparalleled workmanship, excellent communication, and great customer service. Glass Vegas, we do glass with class.
Welcome to Closets Las Vegas, the city's premier custom closet and storage company. We provide complete storage solutions for all price ranges and projects, backed by our 20 years of experience. Whether it's a closet, pantry, or floor coatings, entertainment center, laundry room, home office, custom bookcases, and window coverings, Closets Las Vegas will give you the look and feel you want in your home. Please contact me, Pat, for your free consultation, and don't forget to ask about financing for 18 months. I look forward to working with you.
All right, and welcome back to the LV Home Experts podcast. All right, so I want to talk about the marketplace. Should we bring that up a little bit more? Yeah, let's bring that up a little bit more. Yeah, we're still making final adjustments, guys. All right, so today we had Jerome Powell, Fed Funds meeting. Like I did predict, looks like the Feds are not going to increase rates at this time. And looks like, unemployment is still at that 3.8%. So things are still, coasting along. They want to see exactly what's going on. However, we haven't really felt the effects yet of the market. But I sure am. Let me kind of tell you what's going on right now. Last 30 days, we had so much buyers come in. We were doing so much deals. Is that recorded, John? Okay. Well, we were doing so much deals, and the deals actually stopped. And what's kind of crazy to me is that we have a lot of buyers that are getting approved, but not pulling the trigger right now. So I think a lot of buyers, what they're doing is they want to see what they're qualified for. They want to see what their payments are, but they just realize maybe now is not a good time to buy, right? But then, I do have some buyers that are trickling in where they are buying. So it's a really case-by-case basis. It's not like how it was 30 days ago. Like we were literally getting in escrow every 2 to 3 days, believe it or not. And I think what's also taking place as well is that some of these deals that do fall apart, some of the buyers want to take a break because now we are coming into the holidays, right? We just got done with the Halloween situation. Now we're going to go into the Thanksgiving. Then we've got Christmas. Then we've got, Black Friday. Then we have Black Saturday, Cyber Monday. We have all these special events and holidays where we got to spend money. And what that means is that a lot of people are going to start to retract from buying a home, right? So things won't probably pick up until maybe mid-January, beginning of February. That's just how real estate is, right? So, it is what it is. But one thing that I can tell you is that the buyers that are buying now, they get better incentives and they get a better deal. The only thing that sucks is that damn interest rates are a little bit too damn high. And I'm saying interest rates all the way up to 8.25%. And that is unbelievable. And how new home sales are closing deals is because of the buy down incentives. Now keep in mind, you can negotiate this with your sellers on the resale as well. So as of today, for single-family residents, okay, and this is detached. Within the last 7 days, we sold 442 homes, okay? The median price right now has gone up. So for all your doomsday guy, the market is going to crash, look, I understand the market is going to crash, but the question is, what is the market crash and how far is it going to go down? Also, you have to watch out for this one thing. It's called hyperinflation. So the market could go down to the point where nobody's buying a home, but we have such high inflation where the cost of a home could be more expensive. The cost of goods and services could be more expensive, right? And job wages won't keep up. And that's just how it is. It really just depends on where that pendulum swings and where does it stop. So my point is, I'm not trying to convince you to buy a home. My job here on this channel is to educate you as a buyer so that way you can make the correct financial decision for you and your family. So the question is, would I buy a home now? It really depends. If I have an opportunity to buy a investment property that makes sense, I will buy a home. I literally went out to Kansas City to put an offer on a 36 unit building for $2.2 million. They came back at 2.45. I did not pull the trigger because it didn't make sense. However, if I got it down to the number where I needed to be, yes, there's your answer. I would have bought it. Okay? So it's all case by case. I'm trying to make my point in here. Is my point getting across, York? Is it getting across?
Sure.
Do we have any comments on there? Anything positive, or does anybody have any questions? Because I like to help you with your situation.
There was one question about the casita you were talking about in Pahrump.
What was the question?
What do you think you could rent the casita for? You missed it.
Oh, what you can rent out the casita for is $1,200 a month, and that's the 800 square feet home, all right? And that's detached, which you have your own utilities, right? Now, the attached casita, which is the next gen, is at $800 a month. The main house, you can rent out for $2,000 a month. Now, we do have some investors right now that has closed out on the deal, and that's what they're currently renting it out for, okay? The reason why rents are very hard to get out there right now is because they do not have enough housing, okay? There's over 60,000 residents right now in Pahrump, and there's a lot of commercial things are being built out there, okay? Single family residents, we closed out at $452,495. Average days on the market, 17 days. What do you get? 1,930 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. Pricing is going up, man. It really is. It literally dropped down to $420. Now we're back up at $452. At an all-time high was at $485,000. This thing is creeping back up. Why? It's because the supply chain is very low. The demand is still there. We have enough for absorption rate. That's why we are at 17 days in the market. So buy now. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke, guys. We gotta have some fun with this, right? Townhomes. Townhomes with a 2-car garage, right? Last 7 days we sold 63. Excuse me. The median price point right now we're closing off $350,000. I have a client right now, California. Was working with an agent, couldn't get the deal done. He spoke to his brother-in-law and was like, hey, I did a deal with Chakits. Maybe you need to speak to Chakits. I was like, yes, let's get this thing done. So we're working on some financial situations, and everybody has a situation. All right. What is that situation? Right? Not everybody can buy a home. However, it could be a problem with the debt to income ratio. I think it's on the other drawer there, Yorkie. Yeah, it's in one of those. So, look, when it comes to buying a home, right? A lot of people think they can just go out and buy a home, but there's a lot more to it than that. It comes down to their financial situation. It comes down to the debt to income ratio. How much money's coming in? How much is it going out? Depending on which lender you work with. Depending on the debt to income ratio with that lender. Some lenders can take you up to 55% and peg you out. It's all case-by-case basis, right? Depending on the points that lender is going to charge you. All this is a compensating factor. The type of loan program, the type of credits. If we get credits, use that towards the buy down, which drops your interest rates, which pushes your purchasing power even higher, right? Is this an investment property? What is your strategic financial plan on this transaction? How do we execute this thing? What is your exit strategy? Look, if you guys are interested in purchasing a home, looking for an investment property, right? I want you guys to contact our sales office today, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to provide you a free consultation. Now, after we go through the consultation, you may realize, hey, you know what? Buying a home doesn't work for you. At least you were able to contact a professional to help you within your situation and dissect everything. Now, that was my sales pitch for today. So $350,000 for a townhouse. And that's actually a pretty decent townhome. Now, you get 1,500 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2-car garage, 2.5 bathrooms. Average days on the market, believe it or not, 16 days. 16 days. I mean, that's fast. I think what has happened was we got so used to the market a year ago, and we're just constantly comparing what happened to a year ago to today. Today is still a healthy market. Things are still moving. Look, the day that this market starts to tank, I'm going to let you know. I will let you know personally. Because once I start screaming out, get out there and buy as much as investment properties as possible, create a real estate portfolio, you're going to know. But a lot of you guys during this time period, you're not going to do it because you're going to be afraid. How do I know? Because in 2008, when the market had crashed, when we had over 18,000 foreclosures and bank-owned properties, and when you could have bought a home for $60,000, $70,000 that is 3,500 square feet, today that's worth over $800,000, you would not pull the trigger because you are scared. That is correct. I was one of those guys. And I know how it is, okay? Because you just don't know what's going to happen. But like I told you, I always tell you how it is. Okay. Condos. Condos are really dear to my heart because I've been flipping a couple condos and, also had a couple rentals, which is actually worked out very well for me. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, should I have sold it? But you know what? I felt like I made the right decision. It is what it is. Now, if I held on to my condo, I could have probably made a little bit more money, a couple $1,000s more. Now, condos were actually listed at $245,000, but check this out. They actually closed at $240,000. At $240,000. Oh my gosh. What do you get? 1,100 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. Sometimes you do get a carport or a garage. However, it is assigned. You do not own that space. Average days on the market right now is 23 days. It seems like if you're going to spend some money, you might as well buy a single family residence. If not, at least get a townhome. Why get a condo, right? Now, keep in mind, condos and townhomes, HOAs are going to be roughly about 200. That's kind of like average across the board. Now, when it comes to high rises, you can get a high rise right now. The median list price was at $337,000. They're closing out at $331,500. Average days on the market, 37 days at this time. You get about 600 square feet. You're going to get a studio. But some of these HOAs can run you up to $1,000 depending on the size of the unit and also the level and also the tower. And if you are going to buy a high rise, you need to have a exit strategy. These things are actually money pits. Because when you want to exit, it is harder to exit on these type of deals. So you should be buying this because this is something that you want. You enjoy the lifestyle. If you're buying this based upon an investment transaction, you better be buying at a great discount. Because a lot of this stuff will not take traditional financing. You will need to find the right lender. And if you do find the right lender, you're about to get hosed. Now, I want to go into rental properties. I think this is also important right now for you guys to know what's going on because when it comes to rentals is a big indicator of the market. So let me give you an example here. Okay. So for single family residents, right? We have a total of 4,435 homes currently on the market listed for sale. Now the rentals, 2,213 homes, right, for rent. That's 50% of market share, okay? The reason why you're going to take a look at these two numbers, okay, is because what happens is when the interest rates get high or home pricing gets too high for single-family residents for sale, then eventually what happens is the rental market gets hot because a consumer is going to come out here and they're going to realize, okay, I want to buy a home. I'm looking at a home that is at, 1,900 square feet at $452,000. My monthly payment is probably going to be about $2,800 a month, taxes and insurance and everything, right? Now, if I want to pay $2,800 a month, but if I take a look at my rentals, I get about the same square footage. I'm only paying $2,100 a month. So then what happens is the absorption rate of the rentals starts to go down, right? Because everybody's renting, right? Then what happens is investors start to realize, hey, I need to buy some rental properties because there's not enough rentals. Then they go out and buy some more rentals. Then what happens is they raise the rental rates. As they raise the rental rates compared to the current market at $2,800, then what eventually happens is the renters now realize, hey, my rent is kind of expensive. Excuse me. My lease is almost up. You know what? I think I'm going to go buy a home. It makes sense. That's just how it works. Now, so it looks like the rents are about $2,100 a month, which is not bad. The average days on the market is 28 days. Okay. Now for townhomes right now, 1,500 square feet. They're renting out for $1,800 a month. Looks like the average days is 27 days on the market. Okay. Rentals are moving pretty quickly. Condos, $1,400 a month. I think I was renting out my condo, $1,250, $1,300. So it looks like it actually has gone up. Average days on the market is 36 days. Now, if you guys have any questions, now is the time to ask. And we are about to wrap up this show. Is there any good questions on that comments? Or just a bunch of, comments? Well, guys, I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. So before I wrap up this show, I think it's important to know that, and I try to convey this as much as possible. Like, if you guys have been following me for the past, couple years, you guys know that I'm a straight shooter, and this is what my business is based upon. I love to educate people, and I just tell you how it is. You may not like what I have to say, right? But I'm always telling the truth. Because here's the thing, you can't lie, you can't bullshit your way through things because one bullshit may lead to a second bullshit thing, and next thing you know it, you got to keep up with your lies. But look, if you just tell the truth and tell it how it is and you help people, right, it comes back tenfold. Look, I know that I'm not for everybody, right? I'm not your typical real estate agent. But if you like me, you trust the process, we can definitely help you out because that's what I do. But we're going to wrap this thing up. If you guys have not had a chance to subscribe to this channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also, I'm thinking about adding more content like this on a daily basis as far as updated properties and what's going on around the community. And if this is something that you guys like, please let us know in the comments below because I'm going to start adding this every single morning, and also a property home tour as well. All right, guys. Other than that, until next time, I'm Chakits. Peace. Let's wrap it up. Yeah, you were supposed to already hit that.